Hello and welcome to another episode of Blast Arcaded Playing. Today we are continuing with the Silver Bayonet and starting with the Canada book. This is the first solo mission of the Canada book, and it is Escape from the Ice. The trail is quickly being obscured by the storm blowing across the ice from the northwest. As you make your way after the mutineers, you realize that there are shapes moving out amongst the jagged ice floes. You must race to follow them and secure their remaining supplies if you are to survive a journey off the ice and downriver to the mainland. If you cannot catch up with them in time, you'll most likely starve before you can reach somewhere with enough wildlife to sustain your unit. So there we go. This is kind of a weird setup mission. We have to go in a kind of not so straight path to the other side, but we need to find the tracks first that we're looking for, and there are bears about. So having said that, let's start. Okay, so first thing we're going to do is move our captain here, and you'll see that I have got winter versions of my guys because it's winter. So my supernatural veteran moves 6 here, and we, as usual, are playing on a smaller board so that we can hopefully speed up the game. Of course, as I explained that to you, it does not speed up the game. 6. And then we're going to roll for sprint. Sorry, it's 2 dice. Been playing a lot of other games with just 1d10. Yes, we get it. So he goes 4 more. I'm going to move all my guys first. And then I'm going to go back to these other 2 actions. I guess I shouldn't really do that. So let's say I moved this guy first. And then, yeah. Okay, I moved that guy first, let's say. And then I moved here. And I have to interact with the token. Now, we don't take it off the board. We leave it there, just in case. Because that's where our polar bears, or bears, whenever clue marker search, roll a d10 on roll 6 or more, one of the enraged polar bears comes out. Okay, 6 or more? Nope, that's a 1. So we're clear there, and we're going to check our clue marker table. Okay, so our first clue marker is King of Spades. Wrecked sledge. The remains of a sledge half sunk into what appears to be the bone-scattered den of some massive animal. Did the crew thoughtlessly disturb something? There are preserved goods still on the sledge. Gain 2 provisions. Okay, great. So that was his action. This guy has gone up here. Gone. And he is going to, like I said, move the 6. He wasn't as far back as he was, but anyway, he was here. And then he's going to search. So we roll a d10. That's a 6. So on a 6 or higher, we have a bear that comes out. And it comes out within 1 inch of a random clue marker. So we've got 5 clue markers on the table. I guess we can just have a d10, right? So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So that would be 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So 9. Bear pops out way over here, 1 inch. And then that would be the end of his turn. So I get to move 1 more guy, and then the monsters go. So I will, of course, move Schnapps. He moves 6 up here. And he's going to take a shot at that bear. He is in with range. Now, because of the blowing snow, he's going to have a -2 to this. But Schnapps, of course, because he's a tier 3, he's a champ, he has a +2 accuracy, which means he's just going to do a straight roll. Let's find out what the defense of the bear is real quick. Defense 14, so higher than a 14. Yikes. No, we got a 7 and a 1. We could use our skill die to re-roll that 1. Let's try. No, we got a 5. So that is not over 14. So he does not make it. And we will drop a token here. And then the bear will go. And he's just going to move 7 towards the closest. Yikes. 7 gets him here. Oh, I moved the camera, sorry. And he has lunge, so with he's within 2 inches, because he's also large, he can attack my woodsman. So he's got a melee of +3. Good grief. Oh my gosh. Okay. He's got a melee of +3. My woodsman, who is Johannes Canner, has a defense of 13. Melee +3? That's kind of nuts. No. He's got a 10. So that is not enough. That was with the +3. Okay, so I don't know if he becomes fatigued, but he does, because I think he does. Oh, it would actually have to be after the strike back. So anyway, doesn't matter. I can't strike back because I'm not in combat with him. Because he's out of, technically out of strike back range. So I can't, yeah, I guess that's how that works. Can't strike back. So we would both be fatigued. And that would be the end of the monster phase. So we would get to go with the rest of my guys. So this is actually my doctor. He'll move up here. And he will take a shot. And he takes a -2 to this because of the blowing snow. He had a +1. So now he's at a -1. Is that how that works? Or you just go to 0? I don't know. But I've been playing it as though you just go to 0. Like you can't go below 0. So anyway, he gets no bonus to it. That's how we're playing it. He's got a 7 and a 4, which is not enough to get over 14. So he moved and he shot. Which means... Don't forget to put out your reload tokens. Okay, next is Schnitzel. Schnitzel moves up. And he's going to take a shot. Schnitzel has a +2 as well. So he's just got a straight roll. I don't know if it goes below 0. So whatever. We're not doing it that way. We've got a 11. So not enough. So we're just unloading into this bear and nothing is happening. I don't love a ton of tokens on the board. But I also don't want to get confused. Artillerist can just shoot from here, but we also have to move across like the wastes here. So he's going to shoot as well. Artillerist has a 1, so he's down to 0, I guess. He gets an 18. So he hits the bear and he has a musket, right? Yeah. No, he's got a pistol, but he's within range. And that's a power weapon, and that's 10. So we do 10 damage to the bear, which brings the bear down, I think, to 8. A polar bear has 18 health. Come on. Brings it down to 8. Come on. Just a bear, but polar bear in the book. Okay, last one. This is... Who's this guy? Wait a minute. Who's that guy? Oh, my occultist. He doesn't have a weapon, so he's gonna roll to sprint. He's only got hand weapon. He makes the sprint though. So 4. My kid in the other room just yelled, "Eat a baby." So anyway, that's the end of the turn. We can... Oh, you know what? We got to check something with the polar bear, though. Hold on. Whenever polar bear is wounded, there's a chance it will retreat into the storm. Roll a d10. On a roll of 1 to 4, remove it. Nope, it's a 5, so he stays there. Never mind. Okay, that's the end of the turn. Okay, turn 2. I feel like we need to try and put that bear down before we do too much else. Captain moves there, and Captain shoots at the bear. And Captain, he's got a +2, so he's down to a 0 because of the blowing snow. Oh, that doesn't matter because we got a 18. No, hold on, my math is bad. 17. Wow. So, and then we do 7 damage power. Nope, we do 10. So this bear is off the table. He done got shot off the table. And then we put that there for our captain. Okay. Well, that's good news. Okay, now what? So the soup, let's move some guys first. Let's move this guy 6. And then do we interact? Or do we do... Hold on. Let's move him back. Let's move this guy instead. Oh, yeah, the woodsman first. Let's move him 6 and then see if he sprints. Let's just see if he sprints now. He does not. So he just moves 8. Does not get him close enough, but we're getting there. And then this guy will move his 6. And then he will interact. So we can put that there. We can do on a roll of 1 to 4. Bear shows up. No, bear does not show up. So we're going to flip this. Boop. And we're going to we're going to get out our book. So we can check what card we get. It is the Queen of Spades. Dropped rucksack. Abandoned in the snow. This was seemingly tossed aside as someone fled. Gain 1 provision. Okay, so we got 3 provisions now. Wonderful. Wonderful. Oh, it's a roll of 6 or more. We rolled a 5, so we're good. So Captain went, that guy went. I got 1 more guy to go. That will be my supernatural veteran, and he's going to search. Did he reload? Did he fire? He did fire, right? He did fire. I didn't put that out. So I could be wrong. But anyway, he's going to reload, then search. Okay, 6 and up, we get a bear. It's a 9. We get a bear. So then we got to find out 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We're all next to all of them, so it doesn't really matter at this point. 1, 2. Well, he just pops up right next to this. Right next to everybody. We're still going to find out what we discovered as a clue, though. So, as the clue, we discovered the Jack of Spades, slain polar bear cub. It seems that the mutineers disturbed the slumber of family of these great white bears and slew one of their young. Gain 1 monster die. Okay, well that doesn't make sense because you don't use monster dies in a solo game. So we're going to say I gained a skill die. So, I guess I should mark those. So I gained back the die that I used. Okay, that's 4 guys. Which means it's the bear's turn. And the bear does not have to move or do anything. He just attacks whoever's closest to him, which is either this guy or this guy. Probably this guy, who is, of course, my doctor. So the bear will attack. He gets a +3 to this. Which I think is insane, but whatever. No, he got a 5 +3, so he got 8. Not enough. And I can't strike back because I'm not within distance. So I don't really know how that works for fatigue. But let's put him down anyway. Okay, that would be the end of the monster's turn. Which means it'd be our turn to go. Who do I have left? Got, well, the doctor, Schnapps, Schnitzel, and the artillerist. Schnapps is obviously going to go. He's got a +2. Well, he would have to reload because he fired, so he'll reload. I don't know where his token is. This token should be over here. Anyway, it might be one of these ones. Doesn't matter. He reloads and fires. No. We got a 7 and a 5. I'm going to spend this to re-roll the 5. Maybe. No, it's a 4, so it's even worse. So he reloaded, he shot, and did nothing. Okay, the next guys are just going to reload and shoot too, basically. The doctor's going to shoot. He has a 0 bonus. But he got a 14, which is exactly what we needed, and 8 on the power die. So it takes 8 damage, which of course brings it down to 10, because it's really strong as a bear. Okay. Doctor needs a reload token. Yeah, there's a lot of tokens on the board. I really... Maybe I'll figure out something else. Anyway, I got these 2 guys left. That's Schnitzel, and that's my artillerist. So my artillerist will shoot. He would not have any bonus to this. He got a 6, so that's nothing. Artillerist and activated. Schnitzel will go last. He would get a bonus, but he doesn't because of the snow. And he got a 7 and a 3. No, not enough. So he would go. He's already got a reload token there. So he reloaded and shot, and then there you go. So then that would be the end of... Oh, we got to see if the bear would have fled. That would be a 1 to 4. No, it's a 9. So he did not flee. So it'd be the end of the turn. Okay, next turn, my captain moves here. And he's going to search. Flip that over. Now, this is the question I have. Place a polar bear within 1. A maximum of 2 polar bears are revealed this way. So now there's no more polar bears coming out. So we're going to draw the card. That is the 10 of spades, which is the strange tracks. These do not seem like tracks of a bear or man. You find them next to a scene of blood and fighting, and they follow the boot prints of the crew out of the area, leading south. Gain 1 skill die. Oh, well, that's good. So we gain a skill die. And then we get to go with someone else. So he moved and shot. So basically, if we just kill this bear, we can just kind of end the mission, because there won't be any more bad guys coming out, and we can all just move off the board. So our mission just kind of becomes kill the bear, because right now all it is move off the board since we found the strange tracks. So let's try to kill the bear. Supernatural Veteran will go. He shot last turn, so he reloads. He shoots. Put another reload token on him. And let's get that bear. Let's get that bear. No. That's 4. So, not even like a little close. Okay. The doctor, because he's a killer. That is a 7 and a 2. Let's re-roll the skill die. That's a 10, so we definitely hit him. And it's a 10 with a pistol. That's a power. That's 10 damage. So, boom. That bears off the board. So essentially we can end the mission there, because we're not going to search again. There's no more bears coming out, so all we have to do is walk off the board. And there's no point in me showing you 2 or 3 turns of us just walking off the board. So, I guess that's it. We've successfully found the strange tracks, and we took out some bears that were very upset with the people that came through before us. It wasn't really our fault, but either way, there it is. So that was the first game of the Silver Bayonet Canada. I live in Canada, by the way, so this is just called the Silver Bayonet Home. That's a stupid joke. Anyway, thank you guys so much for watching today. Please remember to like, share, comment, subscribe, all the YouTube stuff. And you guys have a great rest of your day. Go play.